Edgar Allan Poe famously wrote that the death of a beautiful woman is unquestionably the most poetical topic in the world. He was wrong. What's in the bag of a beautiful woman is actually what the poet should have spent fortnights writing manifestos on. Here's mine. I won't lie to you and tell you that I have all this shit in here that I really don't, like DVDs. No, like mugs and pure cow's milk and liquor and a sculpture, but showing you what's inside won't be an easy feat, for beautiful women don't often like showing what's in their bags. No. But don't worry, I'll show you what's in mine.
So first thing I have is this little clip. And honestly, my hairstyle does not call for a clip right now. It's really short. I don't think I would clip this one. But I change my hair like kind of often, so I usually have like something to hold it back, either a clip or a rubber band. Then I have my Coach wallet. It's like a wristlet, and so I keep my lip glosses. The Rihanna Fenty lip glosses keep breaking in here, and so honestly it's really a mess in here. But I keep these two in Mauve Wives and Hot Chocolate. I recommend. The packaging just keeps breaking. I don't know if it's me or if it's them. I have the Makeup Revolution concealer because I use this as a lip gloss sometimes. And then I have the NYX Butter Gloss in Angel Food Cake. And then I just have like a bunch of, why am I showing y'all my ID? I have a bunch of cards in here. Does not need to be shown. Then I have lip balm. I have these Dr. Bonner's Naked Organic lip balms all over my bag. And then the rest of that is just like really dirty receipts, if I'm being honest with you. This bag has like 3 main compartments. It's really big, and so I really like that. But like I said, I go places where I need smaller bags. So this would be like a daytime bag for me, like a nighttime bag. I can make a video for that. But this is like what would be in my bag if I was going out during the day, or if I was going to somewhere where I have time. Like I'm not doing an activity. Does that make sense? In that smaller pouch again on this side, I had to take a break. I was feeling quite uncomfortable being on the floor. I'm kind of tall, so like being on the floor is a lot. She lives here. This part really, like, you're probably like, you're fucking with us, right? I'm not, okay? I have a lot of notebooks, but I'll explain. So all these notebooks would not be in here at once. They are always in my backpack at once, though. Like, if I'm going to work, these are always, all of them, in my backpack. And there are 1, 2, 3 notebooks and 1 book. And I'll explain. Each notebook has its own purpose. This one's purpose is my feelings. This is like my notes app on paper. Brain dump, scariest thoughts, horrifying thoughts. I read this and I laugh, because if I don't laugh, I will cry. It says, aside from feeling like a bad person today, there are rumors of war. I hope not. Then I have this thing here where I wasn't talking to my ex. I gave myself a reward for every day that I didn't text him, and I kind of made it like a to-do list type thing. I have pros and cons lists in here. This is just like my I'm just a girl notebook. This one is a to-do list brain dump. So all of them are brain dumps. Emotional brain dump, like to-do list, productive, YouTube, job, pottery ideas, brain dumps. The last one, this one really, if I'm being honest, this one comes with me the least, because I've used this once and you guys actually saw when I used it and when I opened it. This is a journal that I want to do like junk journaling with. However, let's be for real, I have not touched this. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this into here, just because I'm like, let's be real, I'm not using it right now. I have this really cute bag. Good vibes, good quality. This is where I would put like tampons if I had any. Honestly, I don't really like tampons. The feeling of them going in is kind of grisly. Like I don't like tampons, but I'll use them. I'll keep things like thread in here, like thread and needles, because Sometimes my clothes be popping. Then I have pepper spray and my key. It's self-explanatory. I mainly had this when I was going to school in the city. It was like one wrong turn and you were in the wrong place. I needed to keep myself feeling safe. I have another lip balm in here. It's been a few minutes. I had to change because I was really uncomfortable. Forgot to tell y'all, I'm also reading A Certain Hunger. If you guys have read or watched, well, I've never read Gone Girl. If you guys have watched Gone Girl, this gives me the same vibe as the main character, but like if the main character actually like talked more in the movie. I didn't read the book, so like maybe in the book like her vibe was giving this, but like, I can't think. But yeah, same vibe. Like when the main character was like, I wax strip my pussy raw in Gone Girl. This is like the most vulgar book I've ever read. Some of it is so vulgar that I'm like, can I even read this? And I grew up reading Wattpad, and a lot of Wattpad was like smut kind of. If we're being honest, Wattpad was like 90% of the books had smut in them. There's something in here, it says, I could not imagine I'd ever have a lover who would not want to see me again. I still can't. And I just have it bookmarked, and it's like so real, because it is. Why would you never want to see me again? I can think of only 3 lovers who have seen where I live. My home is mine. I feel very similar. Like, I don't really like bringing people into my space. There's only a few people who have ever been into my space. I don't know. I think I just grew up. What the fuck? This is a what's in my purse, not a what's in my life. Whoa. I'm so sorry, guys. ADHD medication. I'm like covering it because I don't know what the people need to steal my identity, and I'm finally at the point where I'm liking my identity, and I don't want it to be stolen. I might have to re-record some of this. Then I have a sharpener. I just want the boobs to be. Did I rip the shirt? All for the sake of breast? It's not. I didn't rip it. Sharpener. My best friend got this for me from Mexico, and I love it. And it's really bulky, and I have another sharpener in here, but I just love it. I guess we can go to the middle. There's really nothing in here except this. I have my knitting because I've been learning how to knit. I'm a crochet girl, but I really love the vibe of knitting. What? Sometimes I just be saying shit like the vibe of knitting. What do you mean by that? Like, look how cute. My bag much. In fact, most of the time I keep it here. If I'm waiting somewhere, like I often have to wait for my sister if we go to church in the car because she has to get there earlier. So if I'm waiting for her, I'll grab something to do. Anyway, this usually, like I'm saying, goes here. And if I'm going somewhere, like waiting for my sister, I'll chuck it in here. And I just feel like I look like I'm 12 years old with these glasses on, and it's so sad. I saw like, let me take it off. I saw a post of like girls who had like, they were like, ooh, siren makeup, like office siren makeup with like small glasses, and I was like, I can pull that off. Turns out I can't. I was so delusional that I bought 2 pairs. I feel like this one is worse. This one is not giving 12 years old. It's giving your grandma. So now I just keep it in here though, because there are some days where my tear duct leaks, and then it completely like takes up all the makeup. And honestly, weirdly enough, when I put on the glasses, it's not as noticeable. So I just keep these in here for emergency purposes. I don't wear them like intentionally. I have a monster in here trying to get a job. I've said this every single video. Trying to get a new job, and so I'm redoing my portfolio. So I need to stay up sometimes or wake up really early and stay up. I have mainly like supplies. This is disgusting. There's really like gum. It's not chewed up gum. It's just dried up gum that fell out of the gum thing. Up here, it gives mother. When it's down here, gives mother with milkers. In here, I keep drawing supplies. I'll put a picture that I drew, actually, for you guys so y'all can see. I do draw, but I haven't drawn in a little bit, and that's because I'm literally always at work. And when I do draw, I draw with like one lead pencil. So this honestly is a lot of extra weight. They're all lead pencils. I have some blending stumps. I have a kneaded eraser, and I have the missing key to my keyboard, which looks really disgusting. I have this in here, and I honestly don't even know where this is from because it was already in the bag when I got it. But I use this as another pencil case, and I use these little tab notes for my book, so these stay in here. And my favorite pen to write with is the Pentel Energel pens in 0.5. I have my AirPods. They're actually pretty broken. I would love headphones, but I cannot afford headphones right now, so AirPods it is. Bum Bum Cream, Altoids. Altoids kind of gives me like, if you were poisoning somebody back in the day, like this is what I imagine poison from like from 1823 to look like. That's all I keep in here. This is my Hermes bag, gifted to me by Barack Obama himself.